Good evening and welcome, everybody. Welcome to Bulamatari's Paint Club. I am Bulamatari, and I'm joined today by 3 peeps. Well, 2 peeps, including me, it's 3. Hello, Badger, our regular.
Greetings.
And also, welcome, Fern, the Mogwai.
Oh.
Right, so, without further ado, we are going to paint some Warhammer for you and chat some shit. So, we'll start with you, Fern. What are you painting?
I'm carrying on with my Heldrake.
Nice. Bit of Heldrake action.
Excellent stuff.
He's looking very nice so far. You gave us a sneak peek before we started. I am excited to see how that turns out. Mr. Badger, what are you painting?
I am going to carry on with the glorious men of Krieg. Onwards.
Kriegsmen roll!
Onwards.
I am going to be continuing with my Leman Russ, which I will hopefully finish tonight. I've got a fair amount to do. I've still got to paint all of these turrety bits that I've stuck on. And I need to do the big turret at the top. That is doable if I speed paint, but it is our 1-year streamiversary. On this day last year, I streamed my first stream.
Nice.
It was
What
Rocket
was
League.
it? Ah.
I streamed a bit of Rocket League, and yeah, from then on, it's been nice. So, how have you guys been? How's your weeks been?
Good, thanks.
Our weeks have been good.
Yes. I believe you had a very nice day yesterday.
Was
Well, I did. I can't say the same for Badger.
No, I had a very good day. I did have a very good day.
Excellent. I believe you you met the young ones.
The mini gators.
Yes. How did that go?
Fine.
Fine. Good. Good.
I think I have their approval.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you do.
It wouldn't matter if you didn't. Anyway.
Well, as soon as Badger had gone, Effie, the older one, came down and she went, "When's he coming back?"
Oh. Well, since it is a celebration, I have got myself some Guinness with a dog hair in it already. Bear.
Oh yeah, I'm joining you tonight as well. I have Coke and Jack Daniel's honey.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Cheers.
I will be joining you shortly as I have the ciders.
Nice. I've got the remaining Jim Beam from our booze control stream the other day, which it went better than it did than the Scrumpy episode. Scrumpy episode ended in Chunda.
Oh no, did it?
Oh,
It did.
violent, aggressive explosion.
Oh no.
Off screen Chunda, but very obvious Chunda.
Oh. I was going to say, I hope it wasn't on screen.
No, it wasn't. Don't worry. It was one of those things where, be right back, everyone. And then, like 5 minutes later, I came back on screen looking alarmingly unwell.
A lot paler than before.
Yeah, that VOD didn't get uploaded to YouTube. Oh dear.
Almost. You see, I just think back to that one point in time where you farted really hard and thought you'd cheat yourself. That was equally after a really strong night of drinking as well. You're like, not feeling too good, guys. Oh no.
Right, I'm going to move this controller. It's been charging for long enough. That can go there. Right, I have my drinks. I have my paint. Got my model. Let's begin. Oh dear me. So,
400 million episode of Dave paints his tank.
it's episode 6, I think. Could be 7. Maybe.
Well, it better not be bloody. Lucky 7, okay? Let's say
Yeah.
lucky 7.
It,
Better not be more than 7 because then you've got issues.
why have I got issues? Are these issues of the Paddy's going to come and punch me in the dick variety?
This will be Dave's destiny. This is what it will be. I will go down to Liverpool I will try and remember where your house is somewhere. But what I will do is I'll just ask random people on the street.
Where does Dave live?
Where does Dave live? And they'll direct me straight to you.
Straight to me.
Because
I
I'll be
thought
like,
you'd probably end up going to like a few different Dave's houses first, and then eventually.
No. What I'll do is I'll make mention of Dave with a wizard dog, and they'll know exactly that.
With a wizard's mug.
Dog.
Oh, dog.
Dog.
Oh, yes, a wizard's dog. I was going to say.
The wizard dog.
What would
You might have a wizard.
be?
You might have the wizard's mug as well. I mean, they drink tea, don't they?
Okay.
That would be an amazing magical item.
The wizard's mug.
Take a drink from it and you get insight.
Mental
Immediate
note for
insight.
future D&D campaign.
Well,
That's right.
I've got a current D&D campaign that I'm currently DMing that involves a wizard, so maybe.
You might be able to find his mug.
Yeah.
It's got #1 wizard written on it.
Oh man. Yeah, it's nice. Nice to play D&D at the minute. It's a bit of a weird time, isn't it?
Oh yes. I'd like to
Yes.
play D&D more.
Do you not play much anymore?
At the moment, the sessions that I'm usually part of are on like a long-standing hiatus because people are just unusually busy
Yeah.
between Sundays and things like that. Myself included.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
Oh, I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it.
No.
No. So yeah, the world is in turmoil at the moment. Apparently we can't get fuel.
It's not because there's none of it. It's just because there's nobody to deliver it.
Yeah, we've got plenty of fuel. We just got no lorry drivers because some idiots decided to remove our source of cheap labour.
Lorry drivers.
Yeah. Apparently, the British people don't want the jobs that they saved.
They took our jobs! They took our jobs!
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, you want us to do the job? No, that's a shit job. We don't want that job.
Not that job.
Not that job. Not that job.
So, yeah. We got no lorry
sounds like-
drivers.
That sounds like a really, really weird, like, 60s game show. Not that job.
Not that job.
Hit that job.
Do-do.
Now it just sounds like I'm saying not the job.
Not
But
the
yeah.
job. Oh, nut job. Oh no.
Oh no, that's a whole different
No.
thing. That's a different
That's a-
ball game.
That's a different game.
Mm-hmm. Alright, try to get around this plasma cannon without undoing some of the decent work I did last time. Although I'm not happy with it. I'm gonna have to add a bit more blue, I think.
Oh, maybe just touch.
Blue.
I gotta read my instruction manuals and try
Oh no, not instructions.
to figure things out. Like what head goes on what location.
Head goes on neck.
Yeah, but they've got weird ones.
Weird necks.
Yeah.
What? Got Adam's apples or excessive?
They're just weird cut-offs.
Okay.
It's like flat portions with very specific angles. Now you try and figure out.
I'm loving angles instead.
I'm looking at angles instead.
Damn. Paint dry.
So I will admit I myself have changed some words around on that particular song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, yeah. So this is the first of many things that we're going to notice about Brexit and how it's not going to be quite as fun as everyone expected. And yeah, fuel prices are going up heavily because apparently having to pay tariffs on gas is a bad thing.
Well, it always would be. Though I'm
Yeah.
still quite surprised that we would actually have to do that, considering that we have giant oil and gas field in the North Sea.
Yeah, but apparently we don't make enough of it to be self-sufficient. So very, very heavily reliant on Russian gas that comes through Europe. Meh, what can you do?
So no petrol,
Yeah,
no gas,
it's
no
going to be
no
fun.
Christmas presents apparently either.
Yeah, they've got issues with Christmas deliveries too. So
Okay.
there's no food on the shelves, so
Fun?
Toys are taking forever to get over from China and that.
Yeah. Great. It's all good.
so
It's all good.
having an issue,
Wow.
just a little issue.
Let's round it off with some comedy. Do you want to hear our comic relief story? Apparently, you know the new Halo?
Yeah, Halo Infinite.
Yeah, Halo Infinite. They've been playtesters have found a bug where if you shoot your gun and reload in a very specific manner, I believe it is, it will spawn an infinite number of wet floor signs until the game crashes, and the wet floor signs don't stop, and the game will just crash because it's an infinite number constantly spawning, and then all of a sudden it's like, what? No. Error 404. Wet floor sign.
Too many wet floor signs found. But above and beyond wet floor signs.
Error floor.
Oh, let's see what you did there.
Yes. So yeah, that's something that made me smile before.
That is rather humorous, to be honest.
I enjoy that.
It's
I enjoy those
weird
kinds
thing.
of glitches.
Yeah, where it does the absolute unexpected that anybody expect a glitch to do. It's just like, there we go, signs everywhere.
Yeah. Enjoy your wet floor signs.
How are they going to defeat the Covenant?
With an
Just
R.
be so well. What they'll do, right, is they'll look at the wet floor signs and think the floor is just wet, and then they won't be able to pass. But there'll be so many wet floor signs they can't go anywhere.
Oh my god. Buried in wet floor signs. What a way to go. Okay.
They would be afraid that they would drown from all the wet floor.
Oh, that wet floor. Okay. Let's see. What do I
Moist
need to-
surfaces.
Surface too moist. Too moist, too furious. Some people don't like the word moist. Don't know why.
It is simultaneously the most disgusting and humorous word in the universe.
Indeed. Moist. Dave lost 10 followers that night.
We all know that one follower is the equivalent of 10,000 people on a census report.
Indeed. Oh man, right, there we go. So, either of you two been watching anything good? Reading anything good? Found any new music?
I did find out though that who is it? Asimov. One of Asimov's set of books has been made into a TV show, but only on Apple.
Oh, okay.
So I do want to watch that, but I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to give Apple any money.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I wouldn't want to give Apple money myself. I have the same thing with Disney. I want to watch a lot of the stuff that they do now, but I don't want to give them any money.
You should go to their competitor, Disney.
Disney.
Disney Plus.
Star Wars. Star Wars. It's a show about an old lady who needs one of them stair lifts to get up the stairs, and every day she fights a war against her own bladder to get up the stairs quickly enough.
90% of the time she just pees.
Yeah.
And then the glorious mascot, Michael Moose.
Michael Moose.
Michael Moose. Don't open the door, you'll be on camera.
Michael Moose, who on first impression looks horrifically racist. But then
actually
it
a really nice guy.
Well, no, then it turns out he's really two-faced and heavily corporate. Hello, Beardbo Baggins! Oh,
Hello!
so sorry, Beardbo Baggins. I'm so sorry we missed your message. We've just been engrossed in conversation. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did get these two to have the chat open as well, because sometimes I do forget, but we all forgot. Sorry about that, man.
Sorry, Beardbo.
I did look up and everything was blank, and then we had the Michael Moose conversation, and then suddenly everything. Dude.
We summoned him. We summoned him with our Michael Moose
conversation.
Yeah. How are you today, Beardbo? How is your face? You disappoint me. Oh, we've always got the sound alerts, and I have turned alert all the way up. So if you need my attention, do alert, and the Metal Gear Solid noise will deafen me.
That and that.
Indeed. Okay, so that's the grey used. You disappoint me. I'm sorry, dude. I am a disappointment.
We are disappointed.
Right. Cheers. Oh.
Cheers.
I've already had like 2 swigs, but it's cider, so that's out.
Yeah, I need to be swigging more, I think. Right, I need to get. We need to get the camo colours down. That is a good idea. How are all of us? Oh, hang on. Beardbo's been at work all day. He just got home from his run. So you good? Nice. God, I can't run. I cannot run anywhere. Like, I'll run to the end of the street and I'll be absolutely shattered. I'm good. How is everyone else?
Oh, very good.
Can't complain.
Yeah, excellent.
Enjoyable state of mind.
Yeah. Got the chill painting zen going on, which is what we need on a Monday evening. I need to somehow paint around this gun without actually painting any of the gun. Eep.
Just thinking, will Mr. Beardbo Baggins be painting his own things
Oh yes.
along watching the stream?
I don't know. If he's just gone in from a run, he might need a minute. If you're painting along with us, please feel free to pop stuff in the Discord. I am painting some my Leman Russ, trying to get the gun turret bits all painted so that they look seamlessly placed on. Badger, you're painting some kriegsmen, am I right?
I am. I'm continuing my little jaunt into the deathcore of Krieg.
And Fern is doing some Thousand Suns, a vehicle. There we go.
There we go.
Tasty, tasty Heldrake.
Nice.
This. Heldrake goodness.
Heldrake goodness of glory.
Goodness.
Yes. So we've got 2 vehicles on the go, and a Badger doing
Bunch of dudes.
the men, the kriegsmen.
Badger doing dudes.
Yeah, Badger's doing some dudes.
Banana.
How could you? In front of your girlfriend? How could you?
It's alright, I'll watch.
I was gonna say, I think I've already got a pass for that.
Excellent. To be fair, if you have the opportunity to get busy with a Death God of Krieg, go for it. Damn dog hairs. Dog hair everywhere.
What you need to do, right, is you need to harvest the dog fluff, okay? And then turn the dog fluff into paintbrushes.
I honestly
and
don't.
then sell the paintbrushes.
I don't think there's much of a market for dog hair paintbrushing. Beardbow is not painting at this exact moment in time. But he has something for us. What do you have?
It's a penis.
Tell us what you have. I'm excited now.
Don't get too excited.
Yeah, it's probably not. Ooh. Okay. For some reason, it's this paintbrush is making all of the paint come off like matted, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, clumpy.
Yeah, a little bit clumpy. Could just be the paint, I suppose. Trying to smooth it out and it's just not happening.
So, are you sure your brush is moist enough?
That's a good point. Let's try and give it a bit of a wet look.
If your brush is not moist.
It's not Warhammer related. Hope that's okay. Sure. It's always okay, dude. We always want to see your juicy content. Is it a picture of your testicles?
Beardbow's ballsack.
Come on, Beardbow bag sack. Yeah, Beardbow's bags.
Remember, a long time ago when we were playing Counter-Strike, there was Beardbow ballsack.
Oh yeah.
He did turn up, and there was Frodo Swaggins along with him.
Oh, Frodo Swaggins, that was a good name.
And they kicked our asses.
They did. But at the time, that wasn't very hard to do. We were a little bit pants at that game. Well, I was anyway.
Except a certain Snooglyphin.
Oh yeah.
The legend.
Yeah, Monsieur Snooglyphin is a very talented player of the FPS variety. He just carried me a few times on Rainbow Six. Although to be honest, Rainbow Six is probably the one shooter I'm pretty good at. Alright then.
And there's me, who's just kind of trash at them all.
Nah, man, you get the odd game that you're quite good at. You're not too bad at Overwatch.
I get the odd game. Odd being the emphasis on this one.
No, what I mean is, like, the odd game you are very good at, like, regardless of, like, how long you played it. Some games just click. It's like, you know, if you spend your whole life playing first-person shooters, you're going to be quite good. You're going to be able to pick up a first-person shooter and play it quite competently. Whereas, like, I've always been more of a third-person gamer. Like Halo, I'm pretty sure you could just pick up a Halo game and just boss it.
Yeah, but it's more the competitive multiplayer side of it that I'm just garbage at. Give me a first player any day. Well, not a first player, one player.
Whereas, you know, give me Rainbow Six, because I played a lot of Rainbow Six Free back in day, and some Gears of War, because I basically played every Gears of War up until they went shit. Still need to check out Gears of War 4, that's on Game Pass, and I believe it's okay.
Gears of War 4 is pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Check the Discord, eh? Alright, I will. Do you want us to bring it up on screen? Because I can do that for you.
He has the power!
I have the power! Where am I? Paintball. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. I'm going to bring this up on screen for you.
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat. Right, where am I? Paint Club. 4 Peeps. Trail Time, there we go. Aha! Well, that's shit. Is that Deadpool and Harley Quinn?
Oh, nice.
Nice. Are you going to be painting those boys?
Oh, nice.
Pretty neat.
Got some sweet busts going on.
Very nice.
While we're here, might as well have a look at. So we missed a couple of photos just before we ended last time, and I felt bad about it. So here's Mr. Snooglyphin's or Snooglyphers, however he wants to be known as. There's some of his orcs, his orky boys.
Yeah, they're pretty spectacular, like.
Oh, Beardbow's painting Deadpool and Terrence doing the Harley Quinn.
Oh, nice.
What them boys do? And then just a couple of pictures of our stuff, which we've already posted on the old Instagram. But if you feel like showing us your wares, please feel free to join our Discord. There is a Discord command. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, we are all there, having jolly good time.
Jolly good times.
Jolly good time.
What ho?
What ho, my dude?
Bye, Beardbow.
Oh, you're for some food.
Have
No
some
worries, mate.
Noms.
We shall see you another time, good sir.
Indeed. If you make it back before we end, we'll see you then. Thanks for popping in, dude. Right, here we go. Got the Fenrisian going on now. Oh, I'm buying a new chair soon. End of this week, I think.
Does it have a vibrating function to provide some
It does not.
massaging to your posterior?
No, it doesn't. It's just built to take my weight, and it's got some sweet padding. So I'm going for an actual gaming chair. 'Cause apparently, gaming chairs are probably predictably built to withstand the weight of a rather overweight man. So that's fun.
Which one is it you're going for?
I went through the reviews. I can't actually remember the name of it. Let me see. If it's still in my Amazon cart thing, it should be. So I haven't paid for it yet. Bloody hell, where am I? There we are. Well, I've got paint all over my phone. There we go. I'm going for the AK Racing Core Series EX. There you go. Apparently it's got a weight limit of 350 pounds, and I'm approaching 300. Apparently most chairs only go up to about 280, 260 sort of thing. Which is why I keep breaking the hydraulics on every chair I buy, which is fun.
Just too rough with them, Dave.
I mean, I'm just too fat for them. Basically, I'm just too heavy, and they can't withstand my massive bulk.
They can't withstand your girthiness.
Indeed, I'm too girthy for them. Oh dear, let's stop this.
That's right said Fred's new song, isn't it?
You're girthy for it.
I'm too girthy for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was just my really bad attempt at humour.
It's good. I liked it. Hit me with your girthy stick. Hit me. Hit me.
That's a different song.
I know it's a different song, but it's right said Fred, isn't it?
No.
Hello?
No.
Who did that one?
Hit me with your rhythm stick.
Yeah.
I want to say Talking Heads, but I don't think it is.
No, talking. Can't be talking heads. I am very, very confident that I think it's the same people.
Give me a second. Just Google.
No, I'm googling it. It's Ian Drury and the Blockheads.
What?
So it was something considerably different.
I have not even heard of them. I know the song.
Hit me with the rhythm stick. Hit me slowly. Hit me quick. That actually came on the radio when I was driving one day.
Nice.
And I was just like, yes.
It's a catchy song.
Hit me, hit me, hit me.
Damn it! This paint keeps drying too quickly for me.
Dare it do the thing it's meant to do.
Yeah, how dare it? How dare you?
Sir.
How dare you dry quickly, paint? Alright then. It's not quite as slow a week news-wise as it has been. So we have got a few topics on here.
Oh, too much light.
Too much light!
Oh.
So, Bitcoin is about to die.
Oh, is that what all the memes are about?
Yeah, China has made Bitcoin transactions illegal.
Oh.
And basically, that means that Bitcoin is going to drop like a stone, which is fun.
The stuff that people buy with Bitcoin is Chinese products.
Pretty much, yeah.
Assuming.
It means that essentially cryptocurrencies these days are very heavily numbered.
Or at least that one is.
That's the main cryptocurrency, and my understanding is that most of the other cryptocurrencies use Bitcoin as like the
Base.
sort of as their way of moving money around, essentially, because most banks will deal with Bitcoin, but not with other, coins.
So essentially, they use their currency to buy Bitcoin, move it from place to place, and then change it back to their.
Exactly. So if you make Bitcoin illegal, they're gonna have to do something else.
They'll have to trade it in their own currency. The horror.
I know.
The horror.
Oh.
But then, obviously, that leads to precedent. If they stop Bitcoin trading in one place, they're going to stop all crypto trading.
Yeah, I think that's the implication essentially. They're stopping Bitcoin transactions because it's
Funny money.
It's used a lot by criminals to make illegal weird transactions and stuff. So essentially, they're just gonna probably end up banning all crypto, which is not a bad thing.
Well, it is for certain people who
Well,
already invested in it.
they can suck a dick because they've been killing the environment for a long time now, and they can choke on a chode.
By killing the environment, you mean like the markets?
No, contributing to global warming through crypto mining, and also stealing graphics cards from hungry gamers who want them graphics cards.
I get kicked in the dick for the graphics. I don't understand why. It's all that graphics cards stuff.
Basically, the graphics cards have got the very specific type of processing that crypto mining
requires.
Yeah, it's just shit. It's a shitty marketplace for shit people. And this little gun turret thing is not stuck on properly.
Bit like shitty walk.
Indeed. So I'm glad it's probably gonna get destroyed soon. And a lot of people are gonna lose a lot of money, I think. Which is good, because the people who are gonna lose money, I don't respect. And they probably didn't need the money to begin with, because they're probably billionaires. There you go.
I really don't think billionaires care about cryptocurrency.
Well,
they are fabulously wealthy regardless.
yeah, but they're the people who invest heavily in these sorts of new technologies. So to see one go tits up means a lot of rich people are going to be a little bit less richer. Yeah, they won't feel it because obviously, I mean, the likes of executives could not take another monthly paycheck in their lives and never go hungry.
Well, their families would never go hungry for several generations.
Exactly. Some of these people have obscene amounts of money. Yeah.
Oops,
We strayed into capitalism there. we should just be painting some Warhammer.
Accidental capitalism.
Oh no! The worst
How
kind
it
of
works.
capitalism.
The only kind of capitalism. Oh, right. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm checking out what I need to do with this guy. And this guy. Right here. This one.
Ooh, let's get on to some technology and gaming related news bits. Because that's sort of where we live. That's our wheelhouse. Apparently, the EU is going to force mobile phone manufacturers to use a standard cable for charging.
It's not just mobile phone users. It's every mobile device, tablets, phones,
Yeah.
anything that requires a charging cable with internal battery storage will need to use a standardized system to essentially stop waste. Which means now like Samsung and Apple and whatever the hell, Huawei and all that stuff will have to use the same bloody cable.
Round of applause to the EU there. Well done. That is, I mean, it's one of the most annoying things in the world when someone asks you, "Oh, can I charge this up? Have you got a cable?" And you're like, "All right, what kind of phone have you got?" And then you need a fucking degree to figure out what cable you need. Just go through the spreadsheet. So yeah,
What do you require?
it'll probably end up being a USB-C cable, which is sort of where most devices are going at the minute. Alright. Should be done there.
What should be done?
Oh, just that little bit there. Have you guys must have seen who they've cast as Super Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand it.
Who is Super Mario?
Oh, the guy who played Star Lord.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt. There you go.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
But he doesn't look a damn thing like Mario.
Yep.
Literally, the only good casting for that entire thing is Jack Black as Bowser.
Yeah, that's a good casting. I don't.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Awesome. I thought he would have been a better choice for bloody Mario anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Luigi because I like the actor and I can see it. But what it seems to me like is they had castings for like Luigi, and they had two people who were really good for it, and they didn't get anyone who was good for Mario, so they just cast the second best Luigi as the Mario.
That's what I was thinking. I think that Chris Pratt would be a good Luigi.
Yeah. Surely you'd get someone like Danny DeVito. He'd be a good Mario.
Oh. He would.
Plus, him and the actor who's playing Luigi, yeah, they work together already, and they've got quite a good rapport. And Bear, stop barking at him. Oi! Stop it.
Giving you some sass, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, it's because he's next to his toy. He's next to Bear's toy, and he's trying to get his toy back. But he's afraid of Luke, so...
Because as much as Luke is half Bear's size, he's...
Oh yeah, no, Luke is the boss. Luke will fuck Bear's shit up.
Luke will just fuck Bear.
Yeah, he's not going to stop until I get his toy for him now. So,
That's dominance.
I just need to finish this paint bit there. Need to get this done. Come on.
This is annoying as hell.
What's annoying as hell?
There's like on one of these guys is a robot arm, but of course they can't just have the hand gripping something. You have to have the fingers separate.
Oh.
Fucking fingers.
You got separate fingers?
Yeah. I mean,
why?
Look. Here is said hand. If I can get it zoomed in properly. Let's see if we can get this camera to auto zoom, please. Look down. Now, like the back of his bloody hand is missing.
Oh man.
He's like trying to grip this clip. The back of the hand isn't there.
Oh, that's
Where
shit.
is it?
Where are you?
Hope I haven't accidentally clipped it off by mistake.
Yeah, or just clip through it because it's part of the sprue or something. That would suck deeply.
It would.
I thought I got rid of you. Damn it. Thought I got rid of the Final Fantasy battle music. Never mind. Right. So that's the camo colours done. I can probably do with putting the camo colours on the turret at the top. Come here, Sprue.
It's the number for that piece.
You got the instructions. It usually tells you on the sprue where things are.
Yeah, I've got the instructions here, and I'm just trying to find the do. I've seen them before. B32. Right. Gotta figure out which of these sprues is B.
25, 34.
I'm just glad that I've done most of the actual construction already on this. Okay.
On this sprue somewhere.
Yeah.
It's on it.
It's somewhere.
Should be on it.
In
Where
some
are
location.
Staring. Oh.
What?
The space is empty.
Oh no! You've clipped it off somewhere. It's somewhere.
No.
Oh no!
It should be on the desk.
It should. If it's not on the desk, it's on the floor.
Say that. Don't say that. Probably.
We've all been there, dude. Oh, we've all been there.
Go around and check all the little. Oh, ha ha ha! Aha!
You
It's
found
there. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's just not lost. It's like the first little bit of plastic I picked up, and I was like, wait, this has got fingers on it. Yeah.
Oh, right. Cheers to that.
Oh yeah, I will take a fine, sweetie. Shortly.
Cheers.
I'll stick the hand together and be like, yeah, boy. Oh, speaking of the good booze.
The good booze.
Yes, I actually found a place, and I acquired myself some dragon soup.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
how was it?
It was awful.
What is dragon
Right.
soup?
It's essentially alcoholic monster,
So it's a Jaeger bomb.
but it's 7.5%,
So it's a Jaeger bomb.
pretty much. But it comes in a variety of flavors, and I got sour apple because the other ones were like rhubarb and custard and other random
Rhubarb
horrible
custard would be
sounding.
nice, man.
Wow, alcoholic rhubarb and custard.
Hell yeah!
Give that a go.
Right, the problem being, right, the way that I described it to War Richard,
Okay.
the taste of it,
Mm.
is it's, you know when you've got a bunch of sweets like drumstick lollies and those kind of chewy sweets.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the last one in a bowl that's been left out for a few weeks. It hasn't quite got any